to talk about one of my favorite topics and one of our touch subjects in social media that people have liked or shared the most and keep asking and keep saying, I want more, tell me why. So we decided to do this video about why you're not getting promoted and how to change that. So this one happens quite often in the business world where people don't get promoted. They can't get promoted and they keep seeing people passing them, and this guy gets promoted and it's not your boss, and most people are like, well, he's an idiot, she's an idiot, why she got this job? I'm the one who has been doing everything and my team is thriving because of me and all the efforts and everything that I've been making. But then Tito got promoted, John got promoted, and they don't even know how to do the job. They don't even know how to run the team. They don't even know what the team does. Well, this one comes up a lot in my coaching, and the answer 99% of the time remains the same. So I'm going to share those insights with you and some tips at the end of this podcast so you can follow through. So why you're not getting promoted? Why you always end up with a sad face and you're not getting promoted? You are not getting promoted because while you're spending a lot of time being a top performer and doing your job and doing an amazing job and being indispensable in your company, someone else is spending 50 to 75% of their time being good at their job, but then the other 25 to 50% being networking and being amazing and connecting with the people that will get them promoted that are sitting in the room where the decisions get made. So while you're busy doing the work and getting busy and doing a lot, it's like, I'm the best performer, I'm the one who keeps the team running. Great, that fills your ego. Awesome, great, amazing. That doesn't mean that you're going to have the job that your boss has, because the job that your boss has is a different job than the one you have. So the more and more you spend time trying to be amazing at your job, being indispensable, you will become indispensable and they will not be able to replace you, which is going to mean that someone's going to take your job for you. So you need to spend the same amount of time that you spend being amazing at your job, at networking with others, knowing who sits at the table when they're having people discussions to get you promoted and to make the decisions that will get you to the next level. So with that, we need to make sure that you are not failing to advocate for yourself. You have to learn the art of self-advocacy. Make sure that you're seeking feedback, but when you're seeking feedback, you're also sharing and communicating the value that you bring. Oh my God, thank you so much for this feedback. This is so amazing. Let me tell you what I did this one time when I did 1, 2, 3 with John, right? And you're receiving feedback, showing that you can take feedback, that you're coachable. The higher you go, the more coachable you have to be. And then identify your achievements along the way. So learn how to self-advocate. And for those who have a hard time self-advocating because you believe your boss is gonna advocate everything for you, you are wrong. The job of making sure that you have job security is yours, not your manager. You are the one who has to make sure that you can move into the next level. And yes, a good manager will help you, but don't rely only on that, okay? The other piece that I think is important is, what are the qualities that keep getting people promoted in your company and in that organization? What are the values that they value? They value that you're a networker? Because if you are just busy doing an operations job and they need a networker, then you're not gonna keep getting promoted. What are the actions that will let them know that you are able to do whatever it is the value that they seek in that organization, and then seek that alignment? Let's all be on the same page. You need someone that does this? Okay. You need to make sure that when you are doing that, bringing feedback piece, and they give you feedback and you're giving your value, that it's aligned with what the company's values are. So not taking on enough responsibility is another big reason. So sometimes we get comfortable and we're good on our own zone and we go above expectations, but you're not volunteering for new assignments. You're not showing that you can push through enough. If you show up at work all the time saying, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed, I am keeping this team going and I am doing everything I can and I cannot sleep, and I'm like, awesome. Don't complain when they don't offer you the next level, because they're going to be like, she's overwhelmed with the level she's at now. She's obviously not going to be able to succeed at the next level. So be very sure that every time you're speaking, you are thinking of promotion, because if you are not, someone else that is less capable knows how to play the game, and they will play the game to get that job that you want. The other piece that I think that a lot of companies say is that, hey, you lack the leadership skills. That one gets me really annoyed, because only 10% of the population are born with natural leadership skills, and the other 10% can learn it very easily. And then the other 80%, this is based on Gallup research, they really struggle with learning it, but they made the best out of it. So leadership skills can be developed, but you need to be able to show that you can embrace teamwork, that you can lead cross-functionally, and you can lead your manager. So the first job of any person in leadership is leading your manager and making sure that you can manage them appropriately in what the things that you need them to advocate for you for, and that you can motivate others. So if you are like busy working and busy bee, and people come to you and you're being like disgruntled, be like, leave me alone, I'm busy, or not showing that you can play with others, it shows. So let's talk about communicating and how you're making sure that you do not land in the land of ineffective communication. Be clear and concise with what you want. Seeking constructive feedback, and how you actively listen and take that feedback tells leadership that you're ready to keep moving up on the next level. If you can do those three things, forget about the next level. They're not going to think of you. And I want you to pay attention. None of this has to do with the actual job at hand that you have to do. That's the crazy part. But is why some people get there and others don't. The other piece is, resisting to get feedback and being open to change is a big part of going up. The higher you go, the more okay with ambiguity and not knowing what's going to happen. It's important. So keep an open mindset, make sure that you can adapt to change, and you can continuously learn. It is crucially important. Then neglecting your professional development can be hard too. This one is very important for me, because a lot of people, I keep telling them, you think that a company's responsibility is to pay for your certifications and pay for your skills up. Absolutely. Yet they don't have budget. They can't help you, but you still need to skill and level up. So guess what you're going to have to do? Set a budget for your own personal development. Because if you forget everything I said today, I want you to remember this. Job security is not your ability to keep the job that you have now. It's your ability to land the next job. You only have job security if you can get the next job. So it's not just this job that you have right here, but can you get the next job? Because if this job fails, you will feel job security, because you know you can land the next one. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you keep up with industry knowledge, that you are looking for skills enhancement. Coursera, there's a bunch of free courses out there that can get you certified, and those certifications can be added to your resume. And then also seek for mentorship and coaching programs that can help you. There are out there, find them. But neglecting your professional development will have someone else get the job that you need and want. Last but not least, action plans to get promoted. And we are going to share a downloadable of this file so you can have it with you and you can work through these. But monitor your progress of what you're doing differently. Have the conversation with your manager. Develop an action plan. Set clear goals and expectations, and assess and identify what are your skills and strengths that you have improved, and bring tangible value for it. I hope this helps you. It's important for you to first and foremost know, do you want the promotion? Do you really want it? Or do you just feel like it's the next level of where your career needs to go? If that's the case, power to you. Go for it. But don't land in a situation where you are not enjoying being the subject matter expert. If you are the subject matter expert now and you're enjoying what you're doing, who cares what title do you have? But if that title is important to you, you're going to have to do things outside of your comfort zone to achieve it. I hope that helps you. Talk soon.